The road ahead won't be easy, but in times of uncertainty, we are reminded weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning, and church morning is on its way. The road ahead won't be easy, but in times of
I'm sorry, you guys. We're gonna play this one last time. This is nuts. This is Kamala. This is Ku Klux Kamala Harris in Detroit with a whole black preacher accent, which is just ridiculous. And then suddenly she's religious now. So
uncertainty, we are reminded weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning, and church morning is on its way.
The only mourning on its way is the fact that you're still in this campaign race, all right, and the fact that we still have to see your face. So there's that. The fact that people are, taking her seriously and actually voting for her and really think that she's going to lead to a better economy and a much more prosperous America, and she's going to be healthy for people's families and all that kind of stuff is just beyond me. I just think that some people, you can't save them all. People literally voting in their own demise, voting for higher taxes, literally voting in for the destruction of their family, wealth, all that kind of stuff. You want to see your kids thrive. Well, good luck. It's definitely not going to come from voting blue no matter who. That is definitely not going to come from that. But yeah, before we get into this video, shout out to the King Squad, the King Squad family, and the King Squad elites. You guys are the bomb.com, and I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. And hang on. And you guys are awesome. And don't let anybody tell you any different. And I just have to say that because through all this nonsense, everybody needs to be cheered back up. You know what I mean? Everybody needs to be picked back up every once in a while. We always need that. And so we're going to get into our video here. And before we get into our video, like, comment, share, and subscribe to these videos. It really helps the channel get out there so more people can be exposed to the truth of what's going on here in this crazy wild west. All right. And I appreciate everybody's support, everybody sharing these videos, everybody commenting and liking and sharing and subscribing, all that great stuff. Let's get into the comments. So being kicked out of a Kamala campaign is an honor. Interesting. I think so myself. Calling the cops to remove a member of the press from a government event sounds kind of fascist, don't it? Interesting. I'm a black woman and I voted for Trump and Vance. Shout out to Karina. Well, I'm not going to say the rest of her government name if that's it, but yeah. Even though, anyways, yeah. A discrimination lawsuit should be filed. I'm so sick of these people. And this one is my favorite by far. And people are voting for this woman. I will never understand this. Yes, I agree with you, Loretta. Okay, cool. I'm just making sure I said that. I was making sure I don't say like Loretto or something. But yeah, shout out to Loretta. And we're going to get right into this video. Shout out to Benny Johnson. And I will be giving my commentary periodically throughout the video, more so on the back end. And let's see what's going on here.
Cops on me and had me rip Benny. Maybe Kamala Harris doesn't want to defund the police because her campaign called the cops on me and had me ripped out of her event by force. What was my crime? Simply reporting on Kamala Harris's event
A new way forward.
Tampa, Florida.
A new way
Ladies
forward.
and gentlemen, Kamala Harris, the official Harris campaign, threw an event in downtown Tampa. I was invited to that event. I was given an official invitation to this event. I can show it to you right here on the screen. I walked into that event and was welcomed. And as I stood there posting photos of what was actually happening at the event, her staff began to metastasize around me like an antibody reaction, shaking, quivering, and eventually calling the freaking cops. For what? Thought crime. Oh yeah, baby. We're going to tell you the full story today. Kamala Harris campaign is fascistic. And they fascistically depended on police officers and force to remove me from a campaign event that I was invited to where I did absolutely nothing wrong except for thought crime. I disagreed with them and I told you the truth about what was actually happening here at this Kamala event. Okay, let's begin. Kamala Harris had an event that featured Hillary Clinton in downtown Tampa Bay. You can see the instructions here. This is my official invitation. We signed up. We were approved. I walked in. I had my ID. And I I actually walked up to the table. I showed the lady at the front desk my ID, and she's like, "Oh, we don't need your ID. We don't need your ID." So I just gave her my name, and I walked right in. Now, it was very easy to get in because there was no line. And maybe, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we went wrong, because we began observing the crime of actually paying attention that Hillary Clinton's event, official Kamala Harris event in downtown Tampa Bay, this was the line to get in.
That's because Beyonce is not performing. Performing. You know, Ku Klux Kamala Harris has got to turn her rallies into the BET Awards in order for people to show up. So it's absolutely reprehensible. It's disgusting and deplorable. Let's get on with the video.
This was at the time of the doors opening. So right as they opened the doors of the event, right when you'd assume there'd be a line and there'd be backup and security, you could see Donald Trump lines stretching for miles, days before Trump speaks. Well, this is the event line to get into here, Hillary Clinton. There was no.
Maybe they couldn't afford to show up. Could be that too. Maybe they couldn't afford to show up because of how bad the economy is. You know, Ubers are expensive. Plane tickets, round trips. I don't know. What do you guys think?
No one. But you know what? Like, listen, there are other people who walk into these events and begin screaming, yelling, make a scene. I'm not that guy. All right. I'm not the guy. I'd much rather like sit through the event and show you what's actually happening. So here's me inside of the event. You can see here that inside of a space that is a teeny room. All right. Most Chick-fil-A dining rooms are bigger than this location. All right. Most McDonald's play places, okay, are bigger than this location. So inside this teeny event, there were maybe 150 people there.
This looks like choir practice. Like, wow.
All I was doing was filming. I had to tell you, I don't really want to talk to these people. I wasn't bothering anyone. Okay. I don't really want to talk to these people. I don't intend on being rude to anybody's face. I'm just here to cover. Now, it's something very interesting also. Look at the media riser and the press riser. There was no press there. There were no media there. There were no cameras there. The entire room was dead. It was empty. Freaking empty. Look at this. Look at this. Half the room completely and totally empty. Hillary Clinton was the candidate in 2016. She's allegedly famous. Kamala Harris has support. Yeah, they tell you the race is close. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Florida was a swing state not too long ago, and I got to tell you, this is not swing state energy. But fussy little staffers running around, clearly in panic. And as soon as I walked in, they recognized me. Okay, now I got to tell you, I wasn't posting, a bunch of mean stuff or anything like that. I wasn't posting on X. Oh, I've snuck into the Kamala event, and now I'm gonna get them. Right? I was just standing there. I'm a taxpayer. I'm a Florida resident. I'm a Florida voter. And I'm somebody that has an invitation to go to this event. But this like sniveling little staffer with this white dudes for Kamala, beta cuck energy started coming up to us and harassing us, because what happened was, and you could see in the video, that the staff immediately recognized us and had my X profile up on their phones. Okay. So they had my X profile. They were like looking at my profile on X, and you could see them. They're not that smart. You could see them like holding their phones and shaking. Okay. As they realize who they've let into their event. Now, I want to establish one more time, I don't want to talk to these people. These people I'm not interested in harassing anybody. I don't like it when libs harass Trump supporters. So I'm not going to do the same thing. There were plenty of cat ladies there. There were plenty of people that were literally masked in the year 2024 and were, again, the year is 2024.
Yeah, wearing a face condom in 2024 is like crazy. Like, why? Just why?
And there are mask ladies all over this event. Of the 150 people that I saw in attendance of the event, at least 50 of them had masks on, full face masks. But boy, they were dancing. Don't you worry. That's how you keep the That's how you keep all the diseases away. You dance through them. Okay. Anyway, I have no interest in harassing any individual American. I believe in Americans' free speech and their rights, and I'm not going to like go be mean to people. So I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I didn't say anything to anyone. I just stood there and was taking some videos. We were just standing there in an event that we were invited to, and we're taking videos that were humiliating. And they were aware, the staffers were keenly aware that this was a disaster of an event, and it looks embarrassing for them. And that somebody like me would actually post the truth about the event. Somebody like me would actually show you that the support is fake, that this event is a bomb, that nobody showed up to see Hillary Clinton, that nobody showed up to this Kamala event in a state that they keep like in their wildest fever dreams saying that Florida might be competitive. Yeah, no. In fact, this entire event was embarrassing. The people there were pretty embarrassing as well. But your boy Benny is a gentleman, and I'm not there to harass anyone. So I state it one more time for the record. I did nothing but stand quietly in the corner. I had my cell phone out, just like everybody else, and I was videotaping some stuff. They saw that it was me. They identified me, okay? And my presence, the fact that somebody was there who they ideologically disagreed with, my presence was enough for them to spaz out and freak out. So their staffers started harassing us. They started asking us why we're there, what we're doing, why we're there. And then finally they call the cops on us, say we're uninvited. We were invited, now we're uninvited. Here's what that exchange looked like. The cops, the white dudes for Harris, okay? This guy, the guys behind him, the white dudes for Harris, there you go. These, the little measly, little shaky beta cuck staffers, literally shaking. You can hear the speeches. The speeches had started. This was the extent of the room. Listen to this.
Let's go outside, please.
So what's going on, officer?
They want you to leave.
Why?
Doesn't matter why. They've asked you to leave.
What were we doing?
I don't know, sir. They just came and got me and asked me to escort you guys out.
I just heard invited to this event, so.
And they told me, they came and got me and said that you guys were uninvited at this point and wanted you all to leave. I don't know why. I can't answer any more questions, but she's going to try to find out. So, you guys were recording. Did they say you couldn't record?
Well, we have a cell phone. Everyone's recording with a cell phone.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We were just literally recording on our cell phones, and they started yelling at us because I had a cameraman there that had that at a GoPro, right? The GoPro is smaller than a cell phone. Some cell phone cameras are better than GoPro cameras. So it is so stupid. They're just making up excuses. Kamala Harris events you are not allowed to ideologically disagree with libs with Kamala Harris if you're at a Kamala Harris event. This is actual fascism. Imagine the small dick energy required to say that you're not allowed to physically exist at our event if you disagree with us. Could you imagine them doing this at a Trump event? Of course they couldn't, because there are millions of Americans who go to Trump events, and there are tens of thousands of people at each Trump event. So you couldn't actually find people. It was easy to find me because there were only 100 people there. Wow. They were that nervous about you seeing footage like this.
Wow.
They were that nervous about you understanding how failed their campaign is. That all this is trying to hold the side up on a fake narrative that Kamala Harris has real support. So we came in, we burst that narrative, and they lost their damn minds. It was a total and complete humiliation for them. This is our, and then they sicked their Gestapo on us. This police officer kept taking photos, creep shot photos of us from behind the glass. They sent this officer out to take weird photos of us and pictures of us. So I decided to tell the officer, you're welcome to just come up and take a photo of me. Just come on up, ask for it, buddy. You can just take a photo of us right here.
I already got my photo.
There's no reason to take creepy shots from the corner. Come on, man.
That's a creepy shot?
Yeah, just taking a photo through the window. That's called a creep shot. Here, get it.
Creep shot?
Yeah.
Shout out to Benny.
Buddy, listen, that's your definition.
From the corner. Well, just come on out like a man and ask for a photo.
A man?
Yeah.
A man.
Here we go. Take it.
Have a good day.
There you go. Look at this mug. Have a good day. Come on out, sir. All right. But like everything, it always backfires. I mean, look at this. Look at the numbers here. This is almost 5 million views. 23,000 reposts, 89,000 likes. Elon Musk. liked it.
Wow.
It is illegal for Americans with different viewpoints to go to a Kamala rally.
Yeah.
Amazing how they'll call the cops if you have a squirrel as a pet, or if you disagree with them ideologically at a rally. These people do not deserve, are not worthy of leading this country. This is not the energy of this country. They are not worthy of it.
A new way forward. A new way forward. That's what comes to my mind when I see this. A new way forward. This is Kamala Harris's new way forward. Ku Klux Kamala.
I don't care if a raging lib, if Rachel Maddow decides to go to a Trump rally and just stand there, like, who cares? Who cares? I don't care. Who's the biggest lib out there? It doesn't matter to me if, like, J-Lo or Lizzo or Usher or what other embarrassing Diddy celebrity endorsements they got. If those people went to a Trump rally and just stood in the bleachers and just were being peaceful, I wouldn't care. This is anti-American. It's the smallest dick energy you could possibly have as a campaign, and it's why they're going to lose. It's why they're going to lose. They're going to lose because they hate their fellow Americans. Because they live inside of this little hermetically sealed bubble that says that everybody who disagrees with me is Hitler, right? And that means that the vast majority of the country you view as an enemy, and that they call the cops on them. It's a despicable worldview. It's poisonous, and you can see where the exact poison is, okay? Every Trump supporter out there wouldn't mind if somebody who they ideologically disagree with stood in the audience, okay? And was just there at a Trump rally. Who cares? Great. Put the red hat on. I don't care. As long as you're not charging the stage or being disruptive, then who cares? But my presence peacefully just standing there was enough to trigger a total, complete, hysterical meltdown from the beta cuck staffers at this event.
Wow.
This is not the energy of a winning campaign. This is not the energy of America or Americans who like exist on disagreement and on like robust debate about the future of the country. This is literal fascism. This is using the power of the state to silence your opposition and rid them of your presence. I rid my presence from their rally when I was doing nothing. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you lose. This is the energy of losers, and we are the energy that will save America. Okay. Kamala Harris. You suck. You suck, and your campaign sucks. And you're unworthy of the office of the presidency if you can't accept the fact that people are going to disagree with you, and they damn well deserve to. Okay? Yeah. No wonder you like communism and Marxism so much. No wonder your Marxist professor parents have like sort of woven that into your entire campaign. Silence and reduce your opposition. Like, don't even tolerate their presence. It's dehumanizing, and quite frankly, should be illegal. I was speaking with my lawyer about like whether I can file something against the Kamala campaign for doing this, because it's totally and completely discriminatory. But ultimately, you're the people who have to live with your small dick energy, and it's got to be hell on earth.
So there we have it. Shout out to Benny Johnson. And, you know, when I see stuff like this, I'm really thinking about, you know, you kind of see this same pattern with social media. Something as simple as that. Social media, you know, you say certain things, you're banned. You say certain things, you get censored, blocked. You might get your account deactivated. You really have to kind of like walk on eggshells when it comes using social media now. It's pretty nuts. You know, if you say anything that disagrees with this party of just communists, you know, you could possibly lose your account. And it's just a wild time to be alive. I never really thought it would get to this point, but no, we're here. You know, this is very much NWO activity, if you ask me. But that's my thoughts on it, guys. And I just consistently see a pattern of kicking people out who disagree with her, kicking, and then flipping the script and acting like it never happened, and then acting like they're in support of different ideologies and philosophies and stuff like that. Case in point would be her kicking out the two Christian boys and then coming around and then going to, I believe it was Jamal Bryant's church. You know, then she's on stage and then she's getting prayed over. Lord, anoint your daughter. What? Anoint your daughter. You gotta be kidding me. This is the daughter of God deleting the whole family. Oh, please, please, please. I tell you, the hypocrisy is insane out here. That's my personal thoughts on it, you guys. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys for watching this video. Shout out to the King Squad, the King Squad family, the King Squad elites. You guys are the bomb.com, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. And that's that. Let's go.